Hi guys, today is Tuesday, July 14th. So today our practice is going to be a little different. We're going to get up and moving right away because with the humidity and stuff, I feel more sluggish, more stiff. So this is all going to be about getting some of that stiffness out. So we're targeting big muscle groups and to get you up and moving, because sometimes the more we sit, the more the stiffness settles in. So go ahead and grab a comfortable seat just for a couple breaths here. Bring your eyes to close. Let the outside world go. And my quote today says, "You have the power to make somebody happy. Do it. The world needs more of that." If you have the power to make someone happy, do it. The world needs more of that. And I just love this because, like, you can buy something for yourself or do something for yourself and you feel good. But when you do something for others, whether it be buying them something, helping them out with something, giving them an extra hug, telling them how much you love them, just doing any little thing to brighten their day, it makes you feel so much better, and it also makes them feel so much better. So why not do it? So again, if you can do something to make somebody's day, make somebody happy, make somebody's day a little easier, a little brighter, do it. You'll both feel better, and then hopefully they'll do it for somebody else. Take a couple more breaths wherever you're at. And then go ahead and blink your eyes to open. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands on down. And again, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale those hands on down. And one more time. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. And then blink your eyes to open. And go ahead and come into tabletop position. Shake your hips out a little bit. Go ahead and round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. And inhale, drop the belly low, chin up. One more time, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly low, chin up. Come back to neutral spine, curl those toes under and push your hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. Take a couple walks of your dog, bending your knees, one at a time. And then when you're ready, come back to stillness in your dog, look forward at your hands, and take a big step or a couple little steps, and end up in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway here, flat back. Exhale and fold. Again, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Go ahead and goal post those arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, pulling the belly into your spine. So you're looking like this. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then next, exhale, release and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to slowly roll up to the stand, reaching those arms out and up. Come into mountain pose. Take a couple breaths here in your mountain pose. And then take your feet about hip distance apart and just kind of shimmy your hips. Maybe circle them around. Go the other way too. arms forward and back. Switch the crossing of the arms. Go up with the arms and back down. And then do diagonal one way. And then do diagonal the other way. And then just do big shoulder rolls. Shoulders up towards your ears, back and down. And up and back and down. And one more time, up and back and down. Okay, go ahead and take your feet about as wide as your mat now. And you're just gonna lean forward. You're gonna lean to the side. You're gonna lean back. And then lean to the other side. Come back to forward. Then we're gonna go around the other way. So go to the right. Lean back. Go to the left. And then go back forward. Go ahead and release those hands down to your mat, or if you need to raise the floor to you, you can put your hands on blocks or pillows or blankets. And just bend your knees. Just bend them. Just kind of rocking side to side. And then have your hands grab opposite elbows. So you're taking like a wider stance ragdoll. And just really sway with your ragdoll, bending your knees, letting your head be low and heavy. So you're kind of getting into those hips a little bit, just swaying side to side. And then come back to center, release the hands down. Keep your left hand planted. You're just going to twist and reach that right arm up to the sky. Exhale that right hand down. Bend the knees, come into like a modified goddess squat. Keeping your hands on your blocks. We're not doing anything too taxing. Unless you want to go for it, you can bring your hands to prayer. So whatever you feel like, but we're just getting the range of motion of the ankles, knees, and hips. Again, you can be like this too. Whatever feels better for you. And then straighten those knees. Let the head fall and be heavy. Keep the right hand planted, and you're going to twist and reach the left arm up to the sky. And exhale that left hand down. This time, if you want to go into your goddess squat or malasana again, and maybe you want to go a little deeper because it's our second one, go ahead and go for it. So the hands can stay down. They can come to prayer. Or if you want to go all the way down, if you feel open enough, go ahead and go all the way down. It's totally up to you. Any and all variations are great. Take a couple breaths here. And then drop the hands, straighten the knees, let the head fall and be heavy. Go ahead and bring your feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise all the way back up, reaching the arms out and up. Come back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take your feet about as wide as your hips. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. This time your right hand is going to grab your left wrist and you're going to lean to the right, getting that side body stretch. You can stay right here, or if you want to deepen the stretch, lower that right arm down. Have a kind of rest on that side. It'll help you go a little bit deeper. Take a breath or two here. Inhale that right arm back up. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Go ahead and lean to the left this time. Again, you can stay right here, or if you want to go a little deeper, you can lower that left arm down towards your thigh. Take a couple breaths. And then inhale, come back up. Bring your hands to prayer. Take your feet as wide as your mat. We're coming into our last goddess squat or malasana for the day. So go ahead and bend the knees to your degree. If you want the hands touching the floor or the blocks, they certainly can. If you want to stay right here in prayer pose, you can, or if you want to go all the way down, you certainly can do that. Again, any and all variations are great. Just take a couple breaths where you're at. And go ahead and drop those hands, lift those hips high, let the head fall and be heavy. Bring your feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, roll all the way back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Come back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan, dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Go ahead and step your feet back. Come into your downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths in your dog. Again, if you want to walk the dog out, you certainly can. And then go ahead and look forward at your hands. You're going to step your right foot between your hands, and then you'll drop your left knee down. You can keep your hands here on the floor if you'd like. While leaning into that front knee, you can bring one arm up, both arms up. You can come fully up into crane pose, whatever feels better for you. Just opening up the hip flexor on the left, deepening that right hip crease. You're growing tall with your spine. Maybe you want to arch your back even a little. Get a little bit of a back bend. Look up at the sky if you'd like. As an added bonus. And then next, exhale, lower those hands on down. Go ahead and tuck the back toes under. Lift that back knee up. Walk your hands around. You're going to take a wide-legged stance. I'm going to turn and face you guys. So you're in your wide-legged stance. Okay, and your hands again can either be on your blocks or they can be on the floor, whichever feels better for you. And you're just going to bend one knee at a time, just rocking side to side. And the next time you go over to the right, stay on the right. If you want to move the hands over to the right side, you certainly can. And just take a couple breaths here. Next, inhale, walk the hands back to center, straighten that right knee. Let your head fall and be heavy in the middle. Take a breath or two here. And then inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Your feet are still parallel to the side of your mat. And then again, bend the left knee and then bend the right. Go back and forth, side to side. And then next time you're over on the left, hang on the left, bring those hands over to the left side, and just take a couple breaths here. Inhale, straighten that knee, bring the hands back to the middle, and then go ahead and fold down. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips and keeping your spine nice and straight and long, you're going to rise up on an inhale, keeping that spine long, pulling the belly in as you lift up and stay right here. Nice. Okay, so stay right here. Excuse me, I had to swallow. And then go ahead and just bend those knees again while you're standing upright. Bend, 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 bend. Okay, and then shorten your stance in just a little bit. And again, reach those arms out and up. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Go ahead and lean to the right. And again, if you want to drop that hand down again on that thigh, kind of using it almost as a kickstand, you might be able to go a little deeper, a little further because your legs are further apart now. And just lean over to that side. Inhale, inhale, bring that arm back up. Go ahead and lower your arms down to mountain pose arms. Bend those knees, kind of hover, and just take those arms back behind you. It's not like a full Malasana or Gata squat. The knees are bent still, but your arms are reaching back and you're just broadening across your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then inhale, come up with the arms. Have the left hand grab the right wrist. Go ahead and lean to the left this time. And again, you can stay here, or if you want to lower the left hand down in that left thigh, kind of as a kickstand, you get to go a little bit deeper. Feel the stretch in the right side body. And again, you can go deeper because the feet are a bit wider than we normally do a side bend. And then inhale, come up, raise that right arm up. Go ahead and bend those knees again, keeping those arms up. Clasp your hands in front of you this time. And then you're gonna push your palms away. Push, push, push. Hollow at the belly, pulling up to your spine. Just breathe here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So you're stretching out the forearm there that we don't often stretch. But it can get stuck to the end of the fingers. And then pull the hands in, drop them down, straighten the knees, shake it on out. So you guys would have been like this, facing sideways. So now you are going to turn back towards the top of your mat. You're going to lower your hands down to the floor, and you're going to step back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath here, deep breath in, deep breath out. And then inhale, lift that right leg up in the air. Bend that knee and open up your hip. And then bring that right leg back up in the air. Lower it on down. Go ahead and look forward at your hands. And this time you're going to step your left foot between those hands. Drop that back knee down. Inhale, reach the hands to the front knee or come all the way up to crane pose, whatever feels better for you. So moving on to the other side now. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Exhale those hands on down. Go ahead and curl those back toes under, lift that back knee up. Walk your hands around to the side, the other side this time. So the left leg's the one in front, right? So you're going the other side. So again, I'm gonna turn and face straight. Okay, so you're in your wide-legged stance. So again, go ahead and rock those legs side to side. If you need your blocks here in front of you, that's totally fine. Grab your blocks or your blankets to raise the floor to you. And come back to center. This time, go ahead and turn those right toes out. The left foot stays parallel. Bend that right knee deep and bring your hands to kind of surround that right foot. It gets a different part of your inner thigh to stretch. Take a couple breaths here. And don't dump your belly on your thigh. Don't like cave. Make sure you're still keeping your spine nice and long. Your core is supporting you up. And then go ahead and straighten that leg. Walk your hands back to center. Parallel that right foot. And again, bend those knees one at a time, side to side. And then come back to center. Turn those left toes out. Right foot stays parallel. Walk your hands over to that left foot so you're kind of framing that foot with your hands. And again, spine is long, belly is pulling in. You're not just dumping on that thigh. And then inhale, straighten that knee, parallel that foot, walk the hands back to center. You're still in your wide-legged stance, but then just go ahead and take your fingertips and try and walk them back between your legs. So turn sideways so you guys can see this. So you're here in your halfway lift in your wide-legged stance. Just walk your hands back, let your head fall, and just see if you can reach your fingers between your legs. And just take a couple breaths here. And inhale, walk the hands back on up. And you're going to turn so that the left foot is back in front. You're going to turn to face the top of your mat. And you are going to step forward this time, ending in a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to rise back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, come to mountain pose, close your eyes. Take a couple breaths here in your mountain pose. Gently blink your eyes to open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. This time you're going to step back into your downward facing dog again. Take an inhale here. Take an exhale here. And then again, you're going to step your right foot between your hands. And you're going to take your right hand and put it to the inside of that right foot. So both feet on the inside of that foot. And you're going to walk that right foot off the edge of your mat. And you're just going to stay here and just hold this. And then you're going to work towards trying to straighten that front knee. So it looks like this, like originally, like you're in your lunge. And you're going to work towards trying to straighten. Now the toes can stay down, or you can lift that foot up. And again, the knee can be slightly bent. It doesn't have to be straight. You're just getting a big hamstring, back of the calf stretch. So again, the foot can stay up, the foot can stay down. You can bend the knee, you can have the leg straight. Any and all variations are great. Just hang out there and enjoy the stretch. And then go ahead and re-bend that right knee. Your foot is still on the outside edge of that mat. Take your toes off the mat, leave the heel on. So we're getting, again, a slightly different stretch to that inner thigh. Hang out here with being on your hands, or if you'd like to, you can come down onto your forearms, or you can come down onto your blocks, whatever feels good. Take a few breaths there. If you're down on your forearms, come back on up to your hands. Bring that foot back onto your mat. Walk that foot back into midline. Your hands are on the outside of that foot now. And then go ahead and step back to your downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths in your dog. Go ahead and inhale that left leg up in the air. Bend the knee, open it up. Go ahead and square off that leg, lower that foot down. And when you're ready, you're going to look forward and step that left foot forward between your hands. Again, take both hands to the inside of that left foot, walk that left foot out to the outside edge of your mat, and just hang here for a breath or two. And then with your hands staying there, you're just going to work towards trying to straighten that left leg. Again, the foot can stay totally flat. If you'd like to see foot flat. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Foot flat, or you can flex that left foot up. The left leg can be straight, or it can be slightly bent. So if you like this variation, flex the foot, bend the knee, or straight knee. Any and all variations are totally fine, but hang out there, take a couple breaths. Then your next inhale, come back on up, re-bend that knee. Take the toes off the mat, heel stays on. And you're still leaning deep into that left knee. Hands can stay down, kind of like the top of a push-up. Or if you'd like to, you can come down onto your forearms if you'd like. If that's in your your range of motion. Either way, just hang it wherever you're at for a couple more breaths. If you're down on your forearms, come back to your hands. Bring that left foot back onto your mat, back to midline. Your hands are framing that foot. Go ahead and step that left foot back, coming into downward facing dog. And then go ahead and drop on down to your knees. Take your knees wide, toes together. Push back for a much deserved child's pose. Inhale, come back on up. Bring the knees back together. Come back into tabletop. And you're going to twist and raise that right arm high to the sky. And then exhale, come down, thread your needle on the right. You can reach the left hand up in the air, or you can tuck it behind your back. Bring that left arm back around to your mat. Uncurl that right arm, take it up high to the sky, reach. And then exhale, lower that right hand down, shake your hips out a little bit. And then we'll twist to the left side, reaching that left arm up into the air, high. And then exhale, come down, thread the needle on the left. The right arm can reach up to the sky, or it can tuck behind your back. Take a couple breaths. Tuck that right arm, bring it back to your mat. Curl that left arm, take it up high, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, lower that left hand down, shake your hips out. And then go ahead and swing your legs around, come back to a comfortable seated position. So sit however is comfortable for you. And you're just gonna go ahead and goal post those arms, goal post, goal post. And then on an inhale, or exhale rather, you're going to squeeze those arms together like you're going through quicksand. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then inhale, open them up, squeeze those shoulder blades back together. And then again, exhale, squeeze those arms closed, resist yourself coming in. And same thing, inhale, resist going out. 2 more times. Go again. Exhale, close those arms, resist. And then inhale, resist opening. Last one, exhale, close. And inhale, open. And then exhale, roll those arms on down, shimmy, 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 shimmy. So go ahead and take your right ear to right shoulder now. Left arm's going on a little left diagonal. And this time, instead of doing the head, holding the hand on the head, you're just going to hold that right ear to right shoulder. And you're just going to swing that arm nice and gentle. You'll feel it in different areas when you move the arm, different parts of your neck. So if you feel it when you're swinging the arm, something that really feels tight, hold the arm there. Or you can just continue to swing. And then go ahead and stop moving the left arm. Bring the head and neck back up to vertical. Shake your head no a few times. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left ear to left shoulder, right arm to low right ankle. And then again, swing that arm just back and forth. And again, if you notice something that feels a little juicy, hang out there. Mine tends to be when it's a little forward, I feel it a little bit more in my neck. But again, you can just keep swinging it. And then release that right arm. Again, head and neck come back up to vertical. Slowly shake your head no. And then we're just going to get to our hips a little bit. So crisscross your legs, crisscross applesauce, with the right leg in front, or if you want, if it's more comfortable for you to have your legs out straight, right leg's the one on top. Either way, that right foot is kept a hard flex. So sit tall with your spine, and when you're ready, just walk your hands down and fold. So like this if you're crisscross applesauce. If you are out with your legs straight, it's like this. Either variation is fine. It's just whatever feels more comfortable for your body. Take a few breaths. Next inhale, walk the hands back up. Slowly uncross your legs. Shake them on out. And now to the other side. So if you want to cross the left leg out on top, if the legs are out straight, or crisscross applesauce with the left leg in front. Either way, keep the hard flex to the left foot. Grow tall with your spine. And then walk your hands forward and fold. Next inhale, walk your hands back on up. Uncross those legs, stretch them out, shake them out. And then pull your left knee into your chest. And you can either hug that right knee with your elbow or even tuck that right elbow to the inside of that left knee. And then you're going to twist off to the left. Either one is totally fine. Slowly untwist, come back to center. Stretch that left leg out, shake it out. Sit nice and tall, inhale those arms out and up. And then exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Slowly walk your hands back up. Pull that right knee into your chest. And again, you can hug it with the left arm, or you can tuck the left arm to the inside of that knee. And then you're going to twist off to the right. And then exhale and twist, come back to center. Stretch that leg on and out, point and flex your feet a couple times. And then come down and lay on your mat. It is that time. Actually, before we do Shavasana, Total Shavasana, pull your knees into your chest real quick. And then shoot those legs up to your sky. Palms are up to your, or arms are up to your side, palms are facing up. Just take a couple breaths here. And then one at a time, bend your knees back into your chest. Lower your feet down to your mat. Lower your arms down by your sides. Stretch your legs long. Now it is time for your Shavasana. So settle in. Let your body sink into your mat, sink into the earth. Clear your mind and just breathe. Deepen your breath. Make some small movements with your fingers and your toes. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead, legs down long, full body stretch. And then bend your knees up and roll off to your right side. Pause there and take a breath or two. Inhale, press into your hands, come back to a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, if you can do something that's going to make somebody happy, make somebody's life easier, make somebody's life better, more enjoyable, more peaceful, do it. Not only will you make them feel good, but you'll make yourself feel good. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your mind be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Mwah. Hugs and kisses from me to you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.